there, welcome to my channel, and for those of you who are my regulars, welcome back, darlings. You know I love you to bits. Yeah, so today this video is gonna be about a tutorial on how I do my frontal ponytail. So I'm just gonna show you guys how I do my frontal ponytail, and I hope it works for you guys. So I'm trying to make this a series of Baddie on a budget type of videos where I do my own hair, my own lashes, and my own nails. So stay tuned for this series that I'm creating for you guys, and you guys gonna thank me later, because ever since I learned how to do these things, my life has been so easy. My life has been so easy. Like, I thank myself every day for learning how to do these things for myself. So literally, guys, we're just gonna help each other out because things are just expensive. So in this world of everything being so expensive, we really need to reduce the cost of maintenance because it's expensive. Just imagine doing my hair for like 450, 500, my nails for 300, my lashes for another 300. That's like more than 1,000 rands in just 1 month, and we have to do this every month. So let me plug you guys with let me just plug you guys. I don't know what I'm saying, I'm blurping. Let's get into this video. So I've already arranged my stuff on the bed so that it can make it easier. So I have my the front part of the hair, and then the back part of the hair, the bundle straw, the ponytail, the brush, the band, and the gloomer spray, which I use for a glue, and then the wax stick to open the lines. And then we have a hot comb for, I think you guys know what these are for. And then we have the spray, which I have water and conditioner in. So this is an old spray, I just washed it and then put water and conditioner, and the got to be glue, and then finally my comb and my spoolie. Yeah, so that's about it. I think that's all I'm gonna need for now. So this is a gloomer spray, guys. I don't know if I said that. That's about it though. Let's start. So we're gonna start by drying the hair. We're gonna use a hot hair dryer to dry the hair just before we start our install for a sleek look. So after blow drying the hair, we're gonna comb the hair in the form of a ponytail, and then we're gonna tie the hair as well. So you need to make sure that the hair is like well moisturized, and like the heat that you were using for the hair dryer is like on high, so that you can get a nice sleek pony when you tie your hair. So here I am tying the hair, and I'm making it as tight as possible because we need like that sleek kind of ponytail. So I'm tying my hair. So I bought these ribbons from what is that called? I think it's Family Lifestyle. It was a packet of like 10 ribbons for 10 rands. So yeah, I have my ponytail now, and then we're gonna start braiding the ponytail, braiding it until the end of the hair. We braid, yeah. So now we're going to remove any excess oils on the front part of the hairline. So I'm removing any oils using my bath towel. You can use a wipe if you can, and then you're going to take this gloomer spray. You're going to apply the first layer of our glue. And apply a first layer. You should apply a generous amount so that you get enough stickiness in the spray. So we're spraying our frontal part of the hair, and then we're just gonna make sure that there's no dripping, and you use your hair dryer at cold cold, with cold air. cold cold air. I can't say cold heat, but yeah, the cool air. And then you check if the glue is dry, then you apply your second layer of glue. Apply a generous amount as well. You're just gonna put that in place like this. Yeah, so you're just gonna wait for it to dry a little bit, and then we're gonna put our frontal. I usually start in the middle going outwards when I place my wigs and my frontals. I don't know how other people do it, but that is just how it works for me. So yeah, I start in the middle going sideways because it's easy for me to determine the middle. So yeah, you stick it and then use your fingers to lay it down. Start with your fingers, then you're going to use a comb to lay it down, and preferably a thin comb. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, you use that. You lay down the lace. Yeah, guys, don't judge me. I'm doing how I believe works for me. And then you apply a little bit of amount of some gloomer spray again. Continue laying your lace until at a point where you feel like you're satisfied with how it's laid down. Then here I'm fixing it so that it doesn't become too forward, like it doesn't stick on my forehead instead of my hairline, you get. So I'm doing that. Then you're gonna fix all the hair so that it all goes back. Here I'm brushing the hair, sticking the lace, and then I'm gonna cut the excess lace on the sides. So yeah, since we've cut the lace, now we have to make sure that the sides are well intact, and that's what I'm fixing right now. You do that, and then you use your comb once again to place it down, just like that. Yeah, and then the other side as well, do the same thing. Here I was just taking out the baby hair that I just want on the sides. I'm also gonna cut the other side, so just gonna cut the excess lace so that it fits through my ear. Put some glue on it. And then I'm gonna take out some hair for the baby hair. Just I guess a little amount of hair, because if you pull out a lot of hair, then your edges are just gonna look like, I don't know. But yeah, just I think 2 or 3 rows of the wig on the frontal. You pull that out like that. Then I hot comb it. You can see with my comb is like hot. It's on high heat. Then you put your elastic band to the elastic band to lay the lace down. And then we are going to fix the hair now, the front part of the hair. At this point I was feeling with my head is spinning. It is spinning. So I had to take it off and just readjust it again so that my head doesn't spin again. And yeah, so now I'm just gonna fix the front hair. I'm gonna comb it just like we did with our natural hair. I'm gonna comb it, position the hair in the pony like that, and then we're gonna spray some gloomer spray just so that it can lay flat, and hot comb to straighten the hair just before we tie it out. Yeah, you see how sleek it looks. And then we're going to use another ribbon to tie the hair. in a high pony. Honestly, I don't know why I made it so high, because wow, before the end of this video it'll be something else. But yeah, let's move on. So we're going to focus on the back part. Going to spray some gloomer spray on the back of your hair, and then you're going to take your comb and comb it up so that it can be flat and sleek just before you can place your bundles at the back. Now we put some glue in preparation of installing the back part. So put a generous amount of glamour spray. I prefer using the glamour spray honestly more than the got to be glue, because I'm preventing to have like excess glue on the lace. So here we're gonna use low heat to dry out the glue. Usually I use my fan to do this, but if you have a dryer that has low heat, then it's good. Then we're gonna cut out the edges. I don't know if it's called trimming, but yeah, I'm gonna use the got2b glue to lay down my edges on my frontal, while the back part of the hairs is drying out, because we put 2 layers of glue. So now just waiting for it to dry while we do our edges. So yeah, I'm laying my edges, and hey, I'm rocking this edge thing, guys. One thing about me, I will do my edges. Like, I'm a sucker for edges. So here I am doing what I do best, which is laying edges. And I think this gives this look a cherry on top, man. That thing you get. And then I'm gonna be pulling out some of the excess hair in front, because there's this funny looking hair that keeps on coming in front. So I'm just gonna pull them out like this. Yeah. So the edges are laid. You can see where this look is going. Like, so my glue is now a bit dry, so it can lay the back part of the lace. Honestly, I feel like this back lace, or I don't even know what they call this, but the back part of the lace wasn't plugged enough. I think on my third install I'll have to plug it again so that it gives a natural look. So yeah, we just going to brush the hair as well. Cut the sides first, actually. Cut the excess lace on the sides like that, and then spray some gloomer spray as well for the sides to lay the lace on the corner of the ears, and then dry it out with cold air as well. Please do not use hot air, because it's not gonna work. So please use a hairdryer with a cold air setting. And then we lay our lace on the sides. We're gonna lay it down with our fingers first, and then we're gonna use a comb afterwards to press it down. And we're gonna do the same on the other side as well. So I'm just adding some lace on this side because it was a bit shorter. So dry it out again with cold air. And then you lay it down with your fingers first, then you're gonna use a comb afterwards. Yes, to brush the hair out. Now that lace is laid, we're gonna have to use the elastic to hold it just before. Where is it? Okay, we're gonna spray some more gloomer spray actually before we hold our lace. More gloomer, comb it, and then we're gonna retie our hair after this. So the band is already put, but where's that step? I don't know, maybe I did not film that part, but yeah. Yeah, we're gonna retie the hair. I'm gonna tie the hair again. It was at this point where I realized that actually this ponytail is gonna be too high for my liking. But yeah, let's go on. I'll explain later. Yeah, so we tied the hair again. Yeah, so I just had to like adjust this ponytail because something was not making sense there. So I adjusted the ponytail to a lower pony. Yeah, and then now we're gonna put the bundles on the pony. Honestly, the bundles that I had for the ponytail were just not enough, so I had to make adjustments. But it really looked good after all. So yeah, I used the straight bundles first. The second one placed, and then just the way I do it. I think this part is just self-explanatory. And then hi boo. Why is the hair like that there? Okay, but yeah, okay. We tie the hair, and then it was at this point I realized, but guys, this ponytail is giving not make sure. So I had to add some bundles. So that okay, fine. I had to make a plan. I added the curly bundles actually. This was risky business, but I did it anyway. So let's see how this risk turned out. So use the curly bundles now. And then you're gonna roll the hair to tie. Just like that. Roll, 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 roll. Yeah. And then I added another bundle of the curly hair as well, just to cover the straight hair underneath. And then yeah, we're gonna roll this one as well to tie around the pony. Actually, I was supposed to use pins to hold the hair, but I did not have, so I just had to make use of what I had, which is the hair. So yeah, I rolled it out. So yeah, preferably you should put some Barbie doll pins as you do this to hold the hair and make your pony steady. And then last but not least, I'm going to put some mousse on my hair to make it a bit shiny and looking fresh, man. So yeah, I'm applying some mousse on the pony, just like that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.